Alright, good morning everyone. I am getting ready for work and it's been hopefully today we have a good day. Yesterday I was having a very hard day. I didn't really vlog much because I was crying most of the day. So now my eyes look kind of swollen. Like this eye right now is really swollen because I was crying so much. But yeah, I just have a lot, I guess, on my mind, and I don't know, some days I feel like are just harder than others, but I'm trying to get back to just being, I guess, trying to stay positive and be just grateful and thankful for what I do have. But I don't know. There's just a lot of things that I'm, I guess, concerned or maybe stressed about. And that's never a good place to be in. But I didn't struggle as much waking up this morning, so I definitely think, like, if you're gonna, for me, I went from, I'm still working overnights. They just only scheduled me 2 this week. So I think if they schedule me overnights but give me it in the day, they have to give me at least like 2 days between the shifts, because I worked an overnight shift until Sunday at 5 a.m. so I didn't get off till Sunday, but they scheduled me the next day in the morning, and it was really hard. I wasn't really able to sleep as well, and so I ended up staying up, or I went to bed at 10, but I woke up at 2, and then I was up until 5 because I had just been up till 5 the night before. So it wasn't enough time for my body to like recoup from the overnight shift. So basically I went back to bed around like 5:30, and then my alarm went off at 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. because that's what time I set it. And I was struggling getting up at 8:30 since like the previous day I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. So it just wasn't like enough time. So I had a whole day off after that shift though. And so today I was actually able to wake up, go to bed, and wake up without like feeling overwhelmed. Oh gosh, I would like to say my skin is clearing up, but truthfully it's really hard for me to tell. Most of the time it's burning a little bit. Ooh. Using this witch hazel is supposed to help. I told y'all how I had shaved my face, and I feel like that kind of made my face worse. I'm gonna use some of this retinol serum, but yeah, overall it's just been, I've been having just some hard days, y'all, but I'll be okay. It's just I guess the same, kind of like the same stuff. I just have a lot I have to figure out. We're gonna use this caffeine eye cream. I just have a lot I need to figure out, and my eye bags today are so real. Oh gosh, because I was crying. Oh gosh. So we're gonna try to use this and see if that helps with the poofiness. I'm gonna use my little ice roller ball too, because that helps with it. One sec. All right, this is what I use. I keep it in my freezer, and then supposed to help with like swelling and help tighten up your pores and just a bunch of other stuff. It feels really nice, but it's like cold outside, so it's like extra, it feels extra cold on my skin. Okay. Alright, and then I've been liking this, the Black Snail Mucin cream. I don't know if it worked, but I like how it feels. And it smells really good. So this is like what I use. I've been using pretty much every day. So yeah. All right, I do need to make me some coffee this morning to help me wake up. Okay, so all I use for my coffee, y'all, I have this cold brew. I've had that for a minute. And then this Grinch frosted sugar cookie creamer. Okay. I know I got a new mug, a Stitch one that's Christmas that I want to use. Here it is. Yes, I have a big cup collection. How cute. Como te duele. Bitty bitty bum bum. I could have sworn this had a green straw. y'all, I have exactly 20 minutes to get ready and do my hair and makeup today. I just finished doing skincare. Alright, I have like 5 minutes to do my hair. I did put leave-in conditioner in after I washed it last night. My hair is washed and detangled. It's just, I have a lot of hair to manage, and some days it's more difficult. I need to get better though at just styling my natural hair, because I usually just do my braids or wigs because I don't have to deal with my hair, but I don't have any really decent looking wigs at the moment, so we're trying to just wear our natural hair. I might get hot in this sweater, y'all. Alright, my alarm just went off, so that means I literally have 5 minutes because I set my alarm 20 minutes before I have to be there. So, yeah. And honestly, I'm probably just gonna do the same hairstyle I did last time, which is just a freaking low bun. But my natural hair is just so thick. Like, it doesn't always lay down exactly how I want it. Just gonna put a little bit of edge gel on so that I can pretend my hair is slicked back. But also, I think brushing my hair like this so frequently can rip out your edges, so don't do this all the time. And then to make it look a little more presentable, I just put a headband on. Number one trick for me, headband. And then like, it doesn't really matter. Well, I shouldn't say it doesn't really matter. It does, but certain hair ties do look better. But for now, I'm just gonna call it this. And then I just need some earrings, which I guess I'm just gonna go with some little hoops. And we're wearing sneakers to work. I learned the hard way last time not to wear boots because my feet were hurting after only 4 hours of work. So, alright, and I'm gonna pull out my baby hairs in the back because my hair is always really uncomfortable if that is pulling. Put on a ring. Alright, we're ready. Alright, y'all, I just got off of work and I think I'm just gonna do Instacart. Alright, so for whatever reason, my shift today went by a little bit faster, which I'm not mad at it. And it's always super cold when I first go in, and when I leave, y'all, it be hot. Like, it's 60 something degrees is what it says. I should probably eat lunch. I do need to do some returns at Walmart. I left one of them at my house though, so I have to go do that. But I did actually get a good amount of stuff done today, so I'm proud of myself for that. My shift today was a lot easier today too, for whatever. I think it went by quicker and I didn't feel as like, I don't know, out of it. I think on Monday, because it was like the day after I had worked an overnight, technically I just didn't have like, I didn't feel like rested enough when I came in. I think I ended up taking like a long nap too after, but ooh, got an order. Alright y'all, I'm at the mall. I'm going to get to Victoria's Secret here. Hopefully it's not really busy, which the mall doesn't seem to be busy right now. Okay, y'all, I'm so pissed. This stupid lady in front of me took forever checking out, and I should have had already been checked out. And now my Instacart order might get canceled if I don't start driving in 3 minutes. And the stupid girl who was checking me out was trying to start a conversation. I'm like, girl, literally check me out and go. I had 2 items. I should have been next in line. But no, I got stuck behind this slow poke. So let's hope my stuff doesn't get canceled. And I'll show you what I got. I literally only spent $5 and got a free underwear. So I actually did really good because I wasn't really trying to shop. I just wanted to use my $10 birthday card. So I found like a shirt that was only $15 and got that. Ugh. I hope they don't cancel my thing, y'all. I was like rushing, trying to head to this freaking store. Y'all, this order is so freaking annoying. Not only did it take me past the house for some reason, I literally freaking fell walking in and scraped my knee and my hands. I think it's over here somewhere, so I need to turn around. I fell and scraped my knee pretty badly. So now, not this stupid car going around me. Please just go around, because I'm trying to do a U-turn. Stupid GPS take me to the wrong house. And anytime you go on base, you have to get a visitor's pass, and it's just like, it's just a big ordeal, to say the least. So you just have, it takes like a lot more work for no reason. But also this person has quite a big order, so I have to walk all of this up to her house. Alright, y'all, my hand actually really hurts from when I tripped and fell. So I think I'm gonna go home and ice it. I hope I didn't break anything, because I fell kind of hard. I like tripped face first. And y'all, I don't know what it is with me just tripping over my own 2 feet. Just, I don't know. I take a step and next thing I know, I'm on the ground. And that is definitely not fun. It is not fun. This is like the 3rd time I've fallen in like the past 3 months. Actually, no. The last time I fell, I think, was in like August or September. It was whenever, actually, it was whenever I went to my church group's home church, like a week later and just was in pain. I don't know if I was bleeding. I think I did actually have a little bit of blood. Alright, y'all, I almost messed up this person's order by sending items in the wrong order, which Instacart kind of makes it really difficult though, because I accidentally had some orders on the wrong order, and when I was trying to check out, it kept declining my card because it said your order's too high, which it was too high because I had the wrong items. But it's like dumb because obviously I still have to check out those same items for the first order. So it's like, once I've missed an item, am I supposed to take off some items? Am I supposed to redo it? It kind of just like, there wasn't really a good fix for that, but I figured it out after the fact. So they had to like manually unopen my card so that my payment could go through. But then when I was bagging the items, or no, I got back to my car and I was looking, I was like, okay, this doesn't look right. And that's when I figured it out. But I had to go back and reprint all of my labels for the first order that was leaving in store and like redo everything. So it was a lot. All right, y'all. We are currently at $46 for Instacart. So I'm gonna try to do one more order, but it's kind of late already. Usually I don't do orders past 6 o'clock because it just got really dark, but that's for 3 orders. So my first order, they ended up tipping more, like $5 more, so I made $23 from that order. And then my second order was like $11. My last order was honestly the worst one because it was a double shop, 1 delivery, 1 leave in store, and I already told y'all the story time on that one. Probably because I was talking with my sister, but I also think when I bagged those items, I don't know, for some reason I thought it was with the second order instead of the first. I don't know how that happened, but usually I'm good about keeping my orders separate. But I'm glad I caught it at least before I did the delivery, because Instacart will tell you after the fact that you bagged items wrong, which is super annoying. But in my case with the first order, they didn't even tell me like, oh, these items were with the wrong order, y'all. So I don't know what Instacart is doing right now, but slacking. But anyways, that's why I don't like doing multiple shops anyways, because it's harder to keep up with each items in the order, especially when it's like a lot
one. They're both like similar size or similar amount of items, so it's just too much. And when I do shops, I'd rather just shop one order at a time. But Instacart wants to pay people, make you do the most work for the least amount of money, which is why they try to make people do multiple shops at one time. And it's pretty frustrating for shoppers, and I know it's frustrating for people, what am I trying to say? For customers, because one, it makes your order take longer to get shopped, but also it's increasing the chances of your items being missing from the order. So y'all tell Instacart too that we don't want to do multiple shops. Also, it's when people don't tip. Usually they'll try to put a non-tipped order with someone who tipped so that it looks like the order pays more, but they're never worth it, and I always hate doing it when I do. All right, I'm back at Walmart because I need to return stuff I bought yesterday, and then I'm probably just gonna go home and make my Marry Me chicken, and hopefully we make it better this time and don't burn the sauce. Alright y'all, so I did one last order. It ended up taking me longer to do, so it's almost 7, so that means I'll have to wait till like 9 to cash out for today, but $56 is decent. So I'm about to meet my friend for Margs this is my old coworker from my restaurant, and I literally always used to get Margs with them on Wednesdays. So we're keeping our tradition alive, even though I don't work there anymore. And I'm excited because we haven't done it in like over 2 weeks. So yeah. And then we'll go home, and I don't work I'm working overnight tomorrow, so I'll have all day to get like some more errands done. And I should be getting paid either tonight or tomorrow, so we'll see when my paycheck hits my bank account. I feel like they usually send it at night, and I get it in my account around like 8 or 9 p.m. And I'm excited to see how much my paycheck is though, because they put me, it says I worked 39 hours even though I only worked like 35, so I wonder if I got like extra pay or something. So hopefully it's at least like 400 is what I'm expecting. And then of course I have to pay my car insurance and then move money to my savings. I have 2 savings that I'm putting money in right now, so we're gonna move it to the one that $25 to my high interest earning, which is the one I don't want to touch at all. And then right now, kind of the money I'm moving to savings is for kind of like, I have to set aside money for when my Klarna payments restart, because I'm trying to just get everything paid off before right now until those start again. So that's pretty much my plan at the moment. So once I get everything paid off, like my Zip and Sezzle are the only 2 I'm paying off, which I think I owe about $28 more for Sezzle and maybe like $50 more for Zip Pay. And then yeah, I think I'm good with like my pay in 4 plans by mid-December, so I should be finished before my Klarna payments restart. So ooh, there's too many people, bruh. I don't know where I'm supposed to park. These cars be freaking in the way. You shouldn't have been trying to turn right here, Miss Ma'am. This is like literally the most packed I've ever seen a restaurant, y'all. And it's like this every freaking Wednesday. Like, if my restaurant was this busy when I worked there, I probably would have been making bank. But as fate would have it, when I worked there, it was never that busy. I don't know if this person's leaving or not, but he has his blinkers on like he's about to. Or like he started. Oh, he is leaving. Dang, I should have gotten their spot and waited. Oh, it's too late now. I think I'm gonna have to park across at the liquor place, y'all. It's always freaking hard finding parking over here. Unless someone just left, which does not appear to be the case. I'm gonna just have to park on the other side. Cause yeah. And I don't know why this car. Oh, they're parked too, but people be parking on the street. They be parking freaking everywhere. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, I see Ashley. Yay. I don't want to park here because it says unauthorized vehicles. Okay. We'll get towed. Ooh. Let me just park by Ashley. Okay, guys. Bye! Alright, y'all. I'm leaving the restaurant I met my friend at. About to go home and get in bed. I'm so tired. Literally though, this is all I've eaten all day. So this was my meal for the night, or for the day I should say. I really don't get hungry until like dinner time now, since my work schedule. I don't know, I'm used to like snacking during my work, during my overnight shifts, which is like pretty late at night, like around 3, like from midnight till 5 a.m. is usually like my first breaks that I take. So I be hungry up until then. I'm about to be by my friend's car. My friend Ashley, she's so cute. That's who I just got dinner with. And just caught up with her. She's still working at the restaurant, so she tells me like the updates on what's going on. Cause I still listen to, oh my gosh, I meant to tell her, I meant to ask her about this one guy quitting. I forgot. I should have called her. I don't know if she's probably listening to her music. I meant to ask her though about this guy who quit. I saw him at my other co-worker's Friendsgiving little thing she did, and that was the drama or tea I got from going there. She told me how this guy had quit. Well, I guess he told me himself how he had quit on the spot, or like the day of. Alright, y'all, we're ready for our day. We did our makeup, and I did film a get ready with me because I had to respond. How the heck did the color of my video just change? But anyways, I responded to some comments people had made on some of my YouTube videos, and also responding to like people's assumptions. But we are about to
I was thinking about doing Instacart, but I think I'm gonna rest today. Just because there's other things I kind of wanted to do. And I worked yesterday Instacart already, and it's also not super busy right now. So we're gonna rest, and yeah. And then here's my outfit today. We're doing extra cozy, comfortable, because we're having a relaxing day. So the pants, I got these from Walmart. Sweatshirt, I actually wore this recently and I'm wearing it again because I just washed my clothes and it was already laying out, so I said why not. So we're wearing this, and then the hat's from Forever 21, and then my purse is from Shein. I'm so proud of myself right now. All right, guys. I'm super excited for this upcoming year. If I just continue to take the baby steps I've been taking, I am looking forward to having a much better financial year next year. And I truly believe that what people don't recognize with me and my journey is I look at every situation I'm in as an opportunity to learn and grow. So just because I'm not in the best place financially right now doesn't mean I'm not going to be in the future. But what God is teaching me right now is to manage my money with the little bit that I'm getting. So I'm not making as much money as I used to make before, but I'm still in a better place financially than I was 3 years ago because I have a better plan going forward with my budget. And if I just stick to that plan, I'm going to be so much better prepared for when I do actually start making more money, because I do think, like, I don't think that God is trying to withhold a blessing from me, but he does want me to be prepared. So just because right now I'm not making the amount of money I really would like to be making, I personally see it as God needs me to manage a smaller amount of money better so that he can trust me to manage more money better. And that's something that my mom's always said to me. He's like, you can't manage a small amount, you're not gonna be able to manage a big amount. And truthfully be told, if I don't learn the lesson I need to learn now, which about wasting my money and spending my money and not prioritizing saving, it doesn't matter how much more money I start making, I will continue to make the same mistakes. I don't want to start making, you know, a lot of money and still have a shopping addiction and I'm wasting and blowing the majority of my money on things I don't need. So I'd rather be good and diligent with a smaller amount of money and, you know, learn to save and prioritize and do things right with the small amount, so that when I do actually start making more money, I will do the same thing and not, you know, blow all my money or continue making bad financial decisions with an even smaller amount of money. What the heck is this car doing? This person was driving so recklessly. I don't know if you caught that person behind me who decided to try to merge and cut around somebody, almost cut somebody off, and then try to get back over. They acting like this is a race. Okay. Also, I call out people's bad driving. I'm driving safe. I'm driving the speed limit. I'm not being a reckless driver when I'm driving. So if I ever am getting irritated at someone else's driving, it's because someone else is driving extremely recklessly, dangerously, and almost caused an accident.
That is why y'all see me calling people idiots. I'm calling people who are driving recklessly and could be causing people accidents idiots. Because that is a dumb thing to do. Drive recklessly and cause an accident. And that is my response to the person who said, don't call people idiots. Stop calling people idiots when you drive in. Well, if someone is making driving in a reckless manner in which they're about to cause a vehicular accident, I can't even say that. I can't even say vehicular right. Vehicular? I know that's a word. A vehicular. Let me stop. I've also discovered the reason I struggle saying some words is that I think had a speech impediment when I was younger, because my mom says I was not hearing. When I was learning how to speak, I could not hear properly. I think she said, like, I wasn't hearing. I was like deaf in one ear and she didn't know. And so I couldn't hear for a chunk of time when I was younger, like 2, 3, whatever, learning how to talk. And I used to have a speech impediment that I went to speech classes for, apparently. I don't remember any of this. This is what my mom told me. And they thought I wasn't going to be able to talk at all or something. I don't know. My mom never told me this whole story. I just know that I was deaf in one ear. They thought I wasn't going to be able to talk because I wasn't hearing. I couldn't hear. And I had like a speech impediment. So I think now, sometimes when I struggle saying certain... Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't pass it. I thought I passed where I was trying to go. I almost forgot where I was driving, y'all. But if I ever sound funny when I say some words, that might be why. Because I really do be struggling when it comes to certain syllables, like vehicular accident. That's why. Quick little story time for people who don't know. If I ever talk or sound funny, that might be why. So maybe don't make fun of people for talking funny because you don't know why. Sometimes it's because something they don't have control about. I do also have a little bit of a, well, I think sometimes I have like a little bit of a lisp saying certain words, but it's not very prominent, but it's there if y'all listen sometimes. I told one of my friends this too. I was like, if I struggle saying some words, maybe that's why. I have to work extra hard when I speak. Maybe that's why I stumble on some stuff. I don't know. But I'm about to treat myself to some poke as my treat for the week. And yeah.
2,000 years later.